Hi guys, Con here. Right, so right now I'm at the iconic Volvo Federal Auto Showroom here in Mid Valley, and in front of me here are a pair of Volvo XC90s. Now, the one on the left here, VP332, this is the familiar XC90 T5 inscription that we've had in Malaysia for some time. And this one here is a more recent addition to the fleet. This is the T5, okay, which is powered by a simpler version of this 2-litre engine. Now this T5 here has a 2-litre turbo plus supercharged engine with 320 horsepower, aided by an electric motor that makes a combined 407 horsepower. This one, same 2-litre engine, but only turbocharged, making 250 horsepower. Price difference between these two, thereabouts of 30,000 ringgit. And of course, there are certain spec differences that separate these two versions. So right from the bat, okay, let's give you a few seconds to admire, to have a look and see what is the difference between these two cars. Okay, now first up, you can see that the grille is different. This one has a brushed metal grille. This one has a gloss black grille. Okay, this is, you see, because the T5 is inscription trim, this one is, I believe this is momentum trim. Okay, and also they are subtle. The bumper at one glance looks thereabouts the same, similar, same shape. Okay, but you notice also that here at the iron mark, the T5 here has a front mounted camera, because the T5 in Malaysia gets 360-degree camera. The T5 here does not, right? So we swing around to the side, okay, and the T5 here has smaller rims, 19-inch wheels. The T5 here gets 20, okay, and you notice that the T5 there also has that chrome strip there, which denotes that it's inscription trim. This one here does not. And also the T5, you notice that the roof rails, okay, that's the T5's roof rails. It is like one piece that's molded to the body. This one is a different roof rail. It is an elevated roof rail with 3 like stands on top, holding it up. Alright, so we come around to the back. Now you notice the bumper trim, the rear bumper trim is different. So here you see, right, the T5 has that chrome lining that runs alongside the reflector. The T5 does not. And the T5 there has this trapezoidal exhaust ports. T5 here one is round. Okay, and yeah, let me show you again the difference between rims. So that's the T5's rim, and over there, that's the T5's rim. The difference between this and the T5, appearance-wise, really boils down to the details. Okay, at one glance, you look at this car, you can tell it is a T5, but to me, as far as I'm concerned, it is still a respectable looking car. Okay, next to the I mean, if you have just set eyes on the T5, you look at this, you know it is different, but it will take some time for you to fully register the details that distinguish between this and the T5. But at first glance, to me, the difference is substantial, but it's not embarrassing. So let's look inside. Now, firstly, the T5, you get the open pore wood trim, okay, on the dashboard. Here with the T5, you don't get it. You get this brushed metal finish, which is not too bad looking. This being the T5, you don't get the Auraforce crystal gear knob. This you get a regular, leather wrap gear knob, which is fine. Okay, start stop. This you get the same, rotating start stop and engine start stop knob, and functionality wise, it's the same. So you get this lidded compartment here, and you get this sliding lid here as well. So this is very well compartmentalized, and you open this up, this box here, inside here there's more storage bay here. Okay, and of course you also get the portrait touch screen here. So you come here to the driver's side, right? Okay, so I'll start the engine and we'll explore. So here you can see that Volvo has not stinged when it comes to the safety equipment of this car, it gets the same level of safety as per the T8. Okay, you also get, okay, based on the readouts in the instrument cluster here, you also get pilot assist, you also get adaptive cruise control, which is really not bad, right? And this touchscreen here is as per what we are familiar with from the existing current generation of Volvo cars. You get this slide, this swipe function, operate pretty much like a smartphone. Okay, and you can see from here all these safety features are there: lane keeping, cross traffic alert, blind spot info, cruise control, collision avoidance, distance audit. Okay, so when it comes to safety, the T5 and the T8 gives you the same stuff, no difference. Okay, and so yeah, so anyways, the steering trim is also different between this and the T5 and the T8. Okay, it's a different steering trim. Yeah, so this one also, the T8 one, is definitely looks more mahal. This one is just a regular leather wrapped. So here at the back, 3 individual seats for the middle row, foldable armrests here. Okay, no climate control. The T8 has rear climate control, but you do get rear a pair of B-pillar mounted blowers, foldable seats, and well, here's these seats are folded down, but here's an indication of the rear leg room available. So this is pretty much same stuff as you get in the T8 lah. Okay, you do get powered tailgate, which I believe is the minimum that's expected of this segment. You get a reverse camera with a T5. T8 gets 360-degree cameras. You get these hooks here at the side, 12-volt socket here, these little small compartments here to store your small items. And those of you, if you are seated at the third row, you get a storage compartment here to letak your barang, as well as a cup holder there. So with the T5, you also get all-wheel drives. Now, so the question is this lah: is it worthwhile to make that 30,000 ringgit jump from this to the T8? The answer is yes, because you are already spending more than 300,000 ringgit on the car. So 30,000 jump, right, is less than 10% of a jump, with a significant upgrade in features, non-features, as well as performance. Okay, remember, 250 horsepower, 400 horsepower. So the decision, if you're deciding between these two and you're undecided, is quite easy. The appeal of the T5, therefore, really is down to those of you decide, okay, I don't want a PHEV. I just want a practical 7-seater SUV that's fully loaded with safety features, but powered by a no-frills combustion engine. Then this is it lah. Okay, but bear in mind, do take this out for a test drive, because if you went to the showroom and you test drove that 400 horsepower, you come to this, it is going to be a substantial difference between these two, you know. So be sure to test drive this and decide for yourself if you are okay with 250 horsepower pulling the weight of this car, because I think I've mentioned before, with the XC60 there, for example, right, the XC60, I quite like the T5 version, because I think it is a very nice, you know, fun to drive car. But the same engine, that same T5 engine into this, right, is now asked to pull a significantly heavier load. The performance may not be as sprightly as some may expect, but still, overall, right, the T5, XC90 T5 is an entirely respectable car, but the T8 here remains the better value buy of the range. All right, so yeah, anyways, let me know your comments. Drop me a line in the comment section, or if you're interested, visit any Volvo showroom, ask for a test drive of the XC90 T5, and see and decide for yourself, you know, whether this is it for you. Oh, one more thing, the T5 and the T8, at first glance, the headlights look the same, right? They are slightly different, huh? Okay, notice that the T8 has active high beam assist, the T5 does not. But I like the fact that the T5's headlamps don't look significantly different from afar compared to the T8. So that's good. means that when at least when people look at it from afar, it does not look like you have went for the poor man's option. So the T5 here is an entirely respectable option. It's just that is the better one. End of story. Okay, so share with me your thoughts in the comment section, and until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.